Caro is about a 4,200 population community. We have all the normal things you'd find in small town living.
We are very close-knit. A lot of people are here to help one another, but sometimes we get off into our own little groups and we don't always meet and connect. Erin, our librarian here in Caro, has brought us all together, many different groups, for this community conversation that we did about a year ago, and it was just different ideas.
I was hoping to get an idea of what the community wanted from us. Instead, I got an idea of what the community wanted from the community, and then in that I can look and figure out how we can help provide that. At first we were having a hard time getting people to come because of course they're like, what is this thing? Why should we show up for it? And once we had one or two, those people talked to somebody else and they were like, oh, we went to this community conversation at the library and it was pretty cool and yeah, you should go to it. And so it got easier as people got more familiar with the format or the idea of it.
What the community conversations allow for are a more in-depth conversation about the community needs and a little more thoughtfulness and reflection on that.
Some people that I didn't even know or things that I didn't know about, it just opened my eyes to that.
In various conversations, people brought up outdoor healthy opportunities, running paths, biking paths, and Caro has a lot of different options, but they're not connected at all.
You have to cross a state highway to get from one to the next, and there really is no safe crossing.
The blue sky answer that came up in the conversation was we're going to build a bridge. In reality, that's not exactly financially viable, but they did start conversating about it, the Exchange Club and the city, and came up with creating a crosswalk there.
The city has also been working within its sidewalks and bike paths inside the city to get all the way over to Beath Park, which is where the fairgrounds are. Connecting our local governments together and the assets they have is also part of this.
These things are happening. They're all small things, nothing huge, but collectively they can definitely make a big impact. Harwood also helped point out to me that we don't have to provide everything. We are providing the conversations and the knowledge, but other groups can also help provide things. We don't have to carry the whole load.
What do we want to be as a community and how do we want to be can be formulated by real conversation. The library has stepped into that role.
The community conversations, while I've always seen that as our role, I think it's helping other people to see that as our role.